Okay, boys and girls, we're going to review how to subtract fractions with regrouping. So the first one, we have 4 minus 1.5. So what I did was I wrote it vertically. If you look at the 4 here, there isn't any fraction, but really there is. It's 0 over 2. You just don't see it. So if I have 0 and I have to subtract 1 in the fraction, I can't do that. So what I need to do is borrow from the 4, and I want to borrow a whole. So what I want to do is give a whole to the 0 over the 2. So if I look at the denominator, I have 2 there. So to enable to add this correctly, I want to give a whole that is 2 over 2 because I can add with the same denominator. Okay, so I'm going to erase that real quick. So this will become then, if I add 2 over 2, if I add 2 over 2, it actually becomes 2 over 2 because there's 0 there. So like I told you in class, what I really like to do is this, is when I have 0 over 2, all you need to do is you add the denominator with the numerator and you're going to get 2. So you don't have to write out plus 2 over 2 and so forth. So now I have 2 minus 1 there, and I get 1 over 2. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So it's 2.5. Okay, next one. We have 5 minus 2 and 3/4. So again, let's rewrite this. 5 minus 2 and 3/4. And again, this is really technically 0 over 4. So when I borrow, I go to the 5, make it a 4, and I'm going to add 4 over 4. And again, the reason why I'm adding 4 over 4 because our denominator is 4. So I could just cross this out and put a 4 because 4 plus 0 is 4. So 4 minus 3 is 1. It's 1/4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So it's 2 1/4. Okay, next one. Now we have 6 1/3 minus 2.5. Okay, so for this one, I look at this and I need to find the least common denominator between these two. So if I look at 1/3 and I look at 1/2, if you need to, you write out the multiples, but I don't need to because I know it's going to be 6. When I do this, I say 2 times 3 is 6, so 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6, so 1 times 2 is 2. Now I have 2 minus 3, and I can't do that, so I know I need to borrow. So I'm going to go to the 6, and I make the 6 a 5. So I need to add a whole to the 2 over 6. And again, the denominator is 6, so we want to add 6 over 6. But if you remember what I said earlier, 6 plus 2 is 8, so we're just going to make that 8. Now, you could have written out 6 over 6 like that and then add it and get 8 over 6. It's just that that's a lot of writing, and sometimes you get a little confused with all the extra writing. So I just add 6 plus 2, and I get 8. So it's 8 over 6 minus 3 over 6, which is 5. Sorry, it's a little sloppy. 5 over 6, and then 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's really a 5. So it's 3 and 5 over 6. All right, last one. So we have 7 1/4 minus 2 2/3. Again, let's write this vertically. Minus 2 2/3. Okay. So I look at these and I find the least common denominator is 12. And again, if you need to, write out your multiples. 3 times 4 is 12, so 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12, so 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 8 we can't do, so we go to the 7. Make it a 6, and I'm going to add 12 over 12, so all I need to do is cross this out, add 12 plus 3, and I get 15. 15 minus 8 is 7 over 12, and then 6 minus 2 is 4, so it's 4 7/12.